Ta-da! This is the book we're going to be talking about today, and honestly, it's like the third time that I try to do the review because I want to explain things, but I don't want to explain too much. And this book is full of politics and mystery and things. And yeah, I just want to give a brief summary, but we began talking, and it's like, I can stop. So, as you can see, is the Tethered Mage by Melissa Caruso. I'm not sure if I pronounced that title right. And the thing is, first, a funny thing about this book, it has been on my to-buy list for a very long time, and I didn't know if I should buy it or not, so I decided to go stalk Melissa's Caruso Twitter profile, and there I saw that she posts a lot of pictures and videos and things about her dogs. It's full of doggy goodness, and I got like, okay, yeah, I'm sold. Here's the book. Yeah, very simple. And yeah, I love dogs. And the thing is, this book is amazing. We have this little map here at the beginning of the book where we can see where the action is going to be. We are going to begin here in the Raverran Empire. And I have to say that I love the world building that Melissa did with this book, because the way you know nothing when you begin the book, and the way in which she tells you everything is very subtle. You don't feel like you are in an info dump or that you're being lectured, but she does it very, it's in the narrative of the book, and suddenly you understand everything, and you are situated there in place, and you understand the politics and the strategics and the different empires and how it all works. And that was amazing. We are going to find here one main character is going to be Lady Amalia Cornaro. She comes from a very powerful family, and at the beginning it's like she wants to read books and do things on her own way, but we are going to find her thrown into this world of politics and about trying to help the empire and stop a war and all of that. And I don't want to give much information about how the world works, because I want you to be surprised as you keep on reading. But let's say that she ends up paired with a very powerful mage that's called Zaira, because in this world we are going to find people who are regular people and people with magical abilities, warlords and different things, and depending on the place they are treated differently. In some places they are killed, in some places they are free, and in some places they are kind of I don't know how to describe that, but they have this their magic depends onto another person. I mean, they get like this bracelet put around their wrist, and they are conscripted into soldiers, and they have to kind of serve the empire, and they call falcons. And they have the falconers, which are people that go with them. They are sort of kind of friends, and a falconer has the magical words that can make a falcon unleash their magic and also retain it. So yeah, that's going to present a lot of moral issues in the book, whether it is right or not to have these people, like trained into soldiers, make them do things that maybe they don't want to do, that have the abilities, shackled. And also, in a way, it also helps them, because some of them, the very powerful ones, when they are using their magical abilities, it's very easy for them to lose control. So they lean on their falconer to do the right thing and, help them control that power, rescinding it. And yeah, but it's going to be, for me, it was very interesting to see all of that and how different falcons feel about, being conscripted into this to this place where they have to reside and and be like not exactly slaves, but controlled by the empire and all of that. There's a lot of things about it. And I also love this idea of having different factions that some of them want to belong to this empire, and some of them want to break with empire, and the situation gets to a point in which it seems that it's going to be a war. So Amalia and Zaira the Falcon get sent to try to stop this war that's coming. Yeah, I'm trying to be very vague because I don't want to reveal anything about the book, but let's say it's amazing. I like books to have politics that are not easy but also not overly complicated, and this one, it's perfect. I mean, you can understand all the politics and all the workings in the book, and you can begin trying to guess what's really going on, but also it's it's you know, you cannot guess. I was thinking, okay, this is the bad guy, and you know, there is this twist there, and you say, oh my god, and then you know, it all began working and evolving, and it's like, oh my god. And I think it's amazing the way in which Melissa has played all the spy words and the politics and everything in this book. I have to say that I completely love it. So about the characters, I have to say that I love how fully fleshed out all the characters are, and I adore the relationships they have between them. I love Amalia because she's a very powerful person. At the beginning, she isn't sure that she is. She's afraid that she's not going to be able to, you know, to fit her mother's shoes, and she can be a bit insecure, but when you began traveling with her and knowing her, you can see that she begins to learn what she can do and what she's able to do. And I think she has her heart and her mind in the right places, and it's amazing to see the evolution she does. Zaira, who is the falcon that we find at the beginning of the book, that she loses control of her magic and begins to burn everything and cannot control it back. I love how consistent she is with the way she talks, the way she thinks, and the way she always speaks her mind, even if she doesn't agree with Amalia. She's always saying things as they are, as she believes they should be. It's like, okay, you're doing these things with us falcons and that's bad, or you know, I can understand that you want to make things work like this. And I love how brutally honest she is. We're going to have also a love interest called Marcelo, and she's a very nice guy, and yeah, and the mother of Amalia and the other secondary characters, all of them are amazing. And I felt like it was inside this, you know, as if it was a window and I was spying inside the wall, you know, because it was so fully well explained and well crafted. It was amazing. As I said, the world building, it was completely amazing. I love this world. I really need to know what happens in the second book, and I love how it's written. As I say, all the political nuances, all the spy work, all this trying to, you know, to decide what to do, in who to trust, and you know, and what should be my next step, because if I do that, you know, the reactions can be that and that, and you know, it can all go to hell, or maybe it can end greatly. But you know, I love this feeling of being on the edge of my seat, just thinking, oh my god, what's going to happen? Because if, as I say, you are surprised about the story and with all the twists it throws at you. I wasn't expecting the bad guys to be the bad guys. You know, I was being suspicious of other people, but not those people, and it was amazing. And I did love how much sense it all made when, you know, when you find out the story, you know. And I have to say that I completely love this book, and I love how it ends, and I love how it all ties together wonderfully. And yes, I need the second one. It's amazing. If you like books with magic, with moral gray areas in which you can, you know, and with powerful characters and amazing plots, pick this one up because it's amazing. Thank you for watching. Bye.